Now that you've created your C chart, you want to give it a title, label the axis, and then finally fix the baseline. Now let's start off with giving it a title. So QI charts would automatically label your chart a C chart. So all you do is click on the title once and it would highlight it, click on it again, and now you should be able to edit it. So let's call it number of incidents reported. Let's move the title to the middle. Now we want to label the X and Y axis. Now to do this, just highlight the chart and you'd get the chart tools option. Go to layout, and under axis titles we'd be able to add a x-axis label and a y-axis label. So let's do x-axis first, label it date, make it slightly bigger, so let's make it size 9. Now let's label the y-axis, so same again, layout, axis titles, vertical axis, then rotated title. So let's call it number of incidents reported. Again, let's make it slightly bigger, so let's make it size 9. We can now slightly move the chart, make it easier to read the labels and see the values here, and we can get rid of this count text box. So now we want to change this x-axis values to UK format. So to do this, all you need to do is right click on the x-axis and go to format axis. Then under the format axis option you got number, so click on number and under category choose date, and then under location let's choose US, and it gives you this option here. So let's select that. Now you'll notice that most of our data points start above about 500, so all of this white space we want to get rid of. Now to do this, all you need to do is click on the y-axis once, then right click, go to format axis, and now under axis options you got the option to specify the minimum and maximum value. So minimum, let's say it's 400, and maximum, let's make it say 1100. Press close and we'll see the axis has adjusted, and now we can see more variation between our points. Now we want to fix our baseline data. Now baseline data refers to any data you've collected before you started your QI work. So if we look here, you'll notice our baseline data has been highlighted in orange. So from April 2011 till March 2012 is all our baseline data. Now to fix the baseline data, all you do is click on the chart, go to add-ins, and this time you click on edit chart phases. Now what this does, it brings up the phases wizard, and here we want to put the baseline data range in here, so we calculate a mean based on just our baseline period. So start date will automatically picks up the first date, which is April 2011, which is fine. End date we want to adjust it till March 2012. So just click on the drop down and scroll up until you find the date you're looking for. So March 2012. So now what the system would do is work out a mean from this point, from April 2011 up until March 12. But we want to extend this across the whole chart. So all we need to do is click on extend last phase, press done, and all it does is it shifts the mean down, and this mean is just calculated on our baseline data. Now it's quite hard to distinguish between our baseline data points and our data points collected after we started our QI work on this chart. So as good practice, we always suggest that you change the color of the data points for the baseline data. Now to do this, all you need to do is click on the last point of your baseline data, so which is March 12th. which is this point here. So click on it once and it would highlight all the data points. Click on it again and it just highlights that data point. Go to format, and under shape fill you can fill it with any color. So let's go for orange. Now to go to the next point, all you need to do is press the left key on your keypad and it will go to the next point. So you can change the color and you can keep doing this until you've colored all your baseline points. Now you'll notice two of our baseline points are hidden by these upper control limit and lower control limit labels. Now all we need to do is click on one of them and just move it so we can see the data points. So that's it, that's our baseline data fixed. And you'll notice that now that we've fixed our baseline, the date has automatically moved back to US format. As this piece of software was created by a company located in the US, the system automatically defaults back to US dates. So all you need to do is just follow the step again. So right click, go to format axis, number, under category go to date, change this to US, and then that's it. So here's your completed chart with the baseline data fixed, the labels, the axis labeled, and with it given a title.